what are these businesses that one can invest in 2025? In today's video, I'm going to be listing out 5 solid businesses that you can actually invest in 2025 and maximize a lot of profit from it. So while you are watching this video, make sure that you bring out your pen and paper, because I'm going to be giving you every details that you need in order to do this business in the right way and also maximize profit from it. Without wasting time, let's get straight to the point. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm giving you 5 solid businesses. And before I come here and say anything, you should know that I have done my research. Starting for the first time, my name is ND Digital Marketer. I'm a business strategist. I'm a copywriter. I'm a cybersec student. And I also help business owner to elevate their businesses and put them in a better position. I'm that one person that will give you all the business ideas that you need in 2025, depending on the amount of money you have to invest in as capital. Make sure you like, you share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can be getting incredible informations that will transform your life. So let's get started with the first one. Yes, the first one here is palm oil exportation. You see, palm oil business is a very lucrative business. It's a business that can change your life if you pay close attention to it. So how do you invest money, and how much can you invest in palm oil business that can actually give you the kind of money that you're looking for? First of all, there is no price range when it comes to palm oil business. You can use 1 million, you can use 10 million, depending on how much you're very willing to invest in. But trust me, the bigger the investment, the bigger the profits that you're going to maximize. So how do you do it? Between February to May, at the beginning of every year, that is when palm oil is surplus. You can buy at a very cheaper rate. You can even buy 25 liters for as low as 20,000 naira if you have the right source. One thing I always preach when it comes to palm oil business, just like I said in my other video, is that when you want to buy palm oil, make sure you buy a very good palm oil. There are bad palm oil out there. You don't want to spoil your credibility. You don't want to spoil your reputation. You don't want to spoil your brand. So make sure you go for the right sources and buy very fresh and good palm oil that when people buy from you, they will not regret it. So like I mentioned earlier, there is no amount of money that you can't invest in palm oil. You can even invest as low as 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira, depending on your strength. So if you want to buy in bulk and export out of the country, you can invest 500,000, 1 million naira, 2 million naira, depending on your strength. Go to some of these places that are known for producing palm oil. There are some states in Nigeria that produces palm oil. We have Edo State, we have Delta State, we have Cross River State, we have Akwa Ibom State. You can go and source for a good vendor that knows some of these places so that they can help you and buy. Buy around February to May. Buy around February to May. When you buy around February to May, turn them into a metallic drum, something very big, but it's metallic. Because if you put them inside rubber, there's a very big probability that rats may visit it. So I wouldn't want you to lose your money. So I strongly advise that you should buy something that is made of metal. Then when you turn it inside, preserve it. Then around that October to December, let me say August, September, October, November, December, the prices of palm oil is always skyrocketed. I would strongly advise that you don't even sell in Nigeria, because if you sell in Nigeria, you may not even maximize times 2 of your capital. It may be times 1 or times 2 at most. But if you export outside of the country, you may even sell at times 10. Look for a logistic company that travels outside of Nigeria and supply this palm oil to places where they don't produce palm oil. Make inquiries by yourself. Use the internet and make inquiries by yourself. and then go and meet this logistic company and supply. Look for a vendor that is there, look for somebody that is there that is very willing to buy at a good rate and supply to them, and you're going to make a lot of money from it. Now, the second one here is renewable energy solution. We live in a country where we don't trust our power system. We don't trust our electricity system. 1 minute they are off, the next minute they are on. So what makes you think that if you invest in renewable energy solution, you're not going to make money from it? If there's any business I am going to advise somebody to venture into in 2025 is solar business. You may not need money to start it. Find someone who sells these stuffs and somebody who can install them. What I want you to do is create awareness that you sell these things. Yes, create awareness that you sell these things. And when you get a customer that wants to buy from you, they can go and buy. You ship it from that your vendor and sell to them. People are in desperate need of solution. Businesses are collapsing because of lack of electricity. People are complaining, babies are crying. So what makes you think that this is something that is not going to give you money? You can start with as low as 200,000 naira, 1 million naira, 500,000 naira by buying panels of solar and selling them off, and people are going to buy from you. Let me shock you. I hope you know that currently in Asu Rock, what they are using is not electricity. Yes, the federal government budgeted about 10 billion naira for installation of solar power in the Asu Rock Villa. So this is your own opportunity to start selling solar energy to people. Find a solution to people's problem. People don't have light, sell solar to them. They need it. Light is a necessity. Without light, I won't record this video. My phone won't be charged. My LED light won't be charged. My microphone won't be charged. So this is your own season to invest. This is a sign that you should invest in renewable energy solution. The third thing here is content creation and digital products. I'm a content creator and I highly recommend. If you check my channel, I have made a video about content creation, how to get started about content creation. And I also spoke extensively about the types of content, the things that you need in those contents. There are two types of content: faceless and the one that requires you to show your face. Now, let me explain something to you. If you're a content creator, you're selling digital products, because every information that you're passing is being delivered electronically to the people that are watching you. So you are selling digital products. I'm going to make a video about digital products. I used to see a lot of people say, oh, how do I create digital products and post on my social media platform? People are saying they are making money from digital products. Digital products is content creation, because I am passing out information to you and I am sharing my knowledge. It is being delivered to you electronically. I don't have to go to your house and deliver it. So this is digital product. I coach people, right? That is me selling my digital products to them. I host meetings, right? That is me selling my own digital products to them. So you don't need much if you want to start content creation. It could be a lifestyle content. It could be an educational content, just like this one that I'm doing. It could be a faceless content that does not require you to show your face. And you don't need much. There are some contents that you need just your phone. There are some contents that you need a tripod stand, a microphone, a LED light, a studio light, and you need to learn video editing. So you don't need much, but it's something that is going to take you as long as 6 months or more or less, depending on how serious you take it, or depending on your own pattern of content or the kind of content that you create. So it all depends. So I highly suggest that you invest in content creation. in 2025, because content creation is the new oil money. If you want a guide on how to begin your content or whatever it is, check the description of this video. I am going to drop my email, and just send me a mail. I'm going to respond and we'll get started immediately. Fourth business here on our list is agro business. I know somebody saying, oh, I'm not a farmer, I don't like agric and all of this. Let me shock you. The best thing you can invest in 2025 is agric. You must not go to the farm. So let me spill a secret. Go and buy already processed food like gari, already fried gari. Go to local villages that produces gari, produces fufu, produce rice, anything full stop. Food business is a very lucrative business. Food business is a very, very lucrative business. So go to some of these villages and source for people who sell these things directly to wholesalers. Because if you buy from wholesalers, you are going to make a little profit. So I would strongly advise that you go to the places where these things are produced. And when you go to these places, buy them as much as you can and sell. You buy at a cheaper rate. You are going to buy at a cheaper rate, then sell them in a price that won't affect you. Calculate your transport, calculate your stress, calculate your sweat. Depend on the area that you're living in. Calculate them, and you're going to make money from it, because people buy food. Nobody can live without food. I'm eating today. Everybody eats. If I don't eat, I won't be able to make videos for you to learn. So it is very important. It is very, very important. Invest in agriculture, or you can start up an agro farm by yourself. It could be a poultry farm, or it could be a crop farm, depending on what you want. I highly recommend agro business. Now, the last thing here is logistic and delivery services. Start with one bike. You see some of these logistic drivers, some of these logistic guys, they make a lot of money. Logistic companies make a lot of money. A lot of money. If you have 1 million naira, go and buy a bike and give it to someone who is trusted. Register your company with CAC and get yourself a trusted person who will be able to deliver on time, respond on time, and give you your money without any form of complaint. And you're going to make a lot of money from it. My house is not far from the junction, but I know how much some of these delivery guys charges when I want them to pick something from the junction and bring it to me. So logistic business is a very good business. I highly recommend. So if you have watched from the beginning to the end, I have mentioned about 5 solid businesses that you can invest in 2025, depending on how much you have. I have mentioned, and I didn't just mention, I took out time to explain. What I want to tell you is that the only thing I want you to do for me is to leave a comment under the comment section and tell your friends, tell somebody about this channel. It is my own duty to make sure that we make money, and I coach you on how to make that money, because in this channel, it is all about growth. So I'm going to see you in my next video. I'm going to drop another video that you're going to learn something from.